Alright, so this tutorial is going to show you how to create a ghost image, meaning that we'll turn the subject person in your photo into a ghost. So the first thing you're going to do is open up an image. Next, we're going to duplicate our image. To do that, you can hold down Command and J at the same time, and it'll duplicate for you. The next step is to convert this image into a smart object. So if you hold down Control and click on the Layer 1 copy, you will then convert to smart object. Next, we're going to go up to our top menu. We're going to click on Filter. We're going to go to Blur, and then we're going to click on Motion Blur, which is going to kind of distort our image. For the angle, we can keep 0, and for the distance, I want you guys to put 300, and then click OK. So our image looks pretty crazy right now. That's okay. We're going to kind of fix and adjust as we go. Next step, we'll be clicking on the layer mask that was just created. So the layer mask is going to be the little white box under Layer 1 copy, and it's going to say Smart Filters next to it. So if you click on the layer mask, then click on our paintbrush. When you find your paintbrush, choose the size that's going to work for you. And then I want you guys to pick on the soft round pressure opacity brush, or any soft brush. You'll then change your opacity down to about 40, anywhere from 50 to 40. And then you can kind of start coloring in the area of where the person you're trying to turn into a ghost is. So just painting over that area with the paintbrush. Just like that. Alright, and don't go over it too much because we have our opacity set down. The opacity is going to take a little bit less paint away. If our opacity was all the way up to 100, we would take it away really easily and quickly, but we don't want to do that. We want to keep it so it's still a little bit blurry. So just do one layer, maybe 2 layers, and then you're good to go. So the next step, we're going to convert this into a smart object again. So Control and click, convert to smart object. And this is going to allow us to continue to mess with it as we go. So again, going up to Filter, I want you to click on Filter Gallery, which will bring up this other window that has tons of options. So next, we're going to look for what's called Diffuse Glow, which will be under Distort, Diffuse Glow. And then we're going to change these. So for graininess, go ahead and change it to 3. For the glow amount, you're going to change it to 12. And for the clear amount, we're going to go 19, anywhere from like 17 to 20 will do. I'm going to go, let's just see what 17 does. I'm going to go with 19 for this one. And then you can click OK. Next, we're going to go to the new adjustment tool, which is going to be the half circle filled in. You can click on that, and we're going to go up to hue saturation, which is about halfway down, and we're going to start changing some of these settings. So there's multiple ways you can do this. You can move the cursor back and forth if you'd like to, or you can just change the numbers and kind of mess with it from there. So for hue, go to 92. For saturation, saturation is going to be anywhere from 20 to 25. Whoops. So just play with those numbers, see which one you like best. I'm going to go with 25. And then for lightness, let's go negative 12. So make sure you are going to the negatives for the lightness. Otherwise it might not work as well. I'm just going to go back to 21 for that. Next step is you're going to check on the part that says colorize, and then you can adjust as desired. So if you want to adjust the saturation, you can start playing with the saturation. If you want to change your hue, you can do all of that as well. I'm going to go back to 220. Alright, once you're done, this is an easy ghost picture. Go ahead and go to File, Export, Export As. Once you click on Export As, this other window will pop up. It might take a couple minutes just while it tries to pick up the whole file. Go ahead and convert it to JPG. Click on Export. Name it whatever you'd like to name it. And then hit Export. This will send it to your desktop. From your desktop, you can then move it to Google Classroom and submit it as an assignment.